Hello, my friends. Today, let's talk about the heart of a man in marriage, a topic that often feels mysterious, even to those closest to him. It's something we rarely discuss openly, yet it shapes so much of our relationships. From a young age, men are taught to be strong and silent, to hide their feelings and keep their struggles to themselves. But inside, every man longs to be understood and loved for who he truly is, not just for what he provides or accomplishes. Many women ask, "What does he really want from me?" The answer is often simpler than we think, yet it's easy to overlook in the rush of daily life. It's not about grand gestures or dramatic declarations. Instead, it's about the small, everyday moments, those little acts of kindness, patience, and attention that slowly build trust and understanding over time. Imagine your husband carrying an invisible backpack every day, filled with hopes, dreams, fears, and the pressure to provide for his family. Sometimes that backpack feels impossibly heavy. He may not talk about how heavy it is, or even know how to ask for help. Often he's been taught that sharing his burdens is a sign of weakness, so he keeps them hidden, even from you. What he truly wishes is that you'd notice the weight he carries and understand that his silence isn't pushing you away. It's not a lack of love or trust, it's just his way of coping. Sometimes he's just trying to carry his load without complaint, hoping you'll see his effort and care, even if he doesn't always have the words to express it. Your understanding, your gentle presence, and your willingness to listen can make his burden lighter, even if you don't have all the answers. The journey to understanding your husband's heart isn't about solving every problem or reading his mind. It's about walking alongside him with an open heart, showing patience, and creating a safe space where he can be himself without fear of judgment. When you offer that kind of support, you help him feel seen and valued, not just as a husband, but as a person. When you do that, you're not just a good wife, you're a true partner and friend, someone he can trust with his deepest hopes and fears. And that's where the real magic of a lasting, loving marriage begins, in the quiet understanding, the shared journey, and the unspoken bond that grows stronger with every step you take together. One of the deepest needs a man has in marriage is respect. It's his oxygen. Just as we all need air to breathe, a man's spirit thrives on the feeling that his partner truly values and honors him. Without respect, he can feel suffocated, unseen, or even lost in the relationship. It's not about putting him on a pedestal, but about recognizing his worth and the unique strengths he brings to your partnership. When he feels respected by you, he feels empowered and valued. Respect isn't about agreeing with everything. It's about valuing his opinions and efforts. It's about letting him know that his thoughts matter, that his contributions are noticed, and that you trust his intentions, even when you see things differently. This sense of being appreciated gives him the confidence to be his best self, both for you and for your family. Think about how you speak to him, especially in disagreement. Do your words build him up? Respect is shown in your tone, in listening without shutting him down, and in making home his sanctuary. Even when you disagree, showing patience and empathy can make all the difference. Sometimes it's not about the words you use, but the way you choose to listen and respond. I once spoke with a woman whose marriage was struggling. She realized she often corrected her husband in public and second-guessed his decisions. Over time, these small actions chipped away at his confidence and made him withdraw emotionally. She hadn't meant to hurt him, but the lack of respect was slowly building a wall between them. When she started praising his efforts and truly listening, he opened up and became the loving man she remembered. Her respect unlocked his heart. It was as if a weight had been lifted, and their connection grew stronger than ever. He felt safe to share, to love, and to lead. Look at your own marriage. Where can you show more respect? Sometimes it's as simple as putting your phone down when he talks or holding back a critique. Even small gestures like asking for his opinion or thanking him for what he does can make a big impact. These moments show him that he matters to you. These small acts build a foundation of honor and admiration. When a man feels truly respected, he'll move mountains for you. He'll want to give you his best because he knows you believe in him and appreciate who he is. Respect is the fuel that powers his love. It's the key to his heart. Never underestimate its power. When you nurture respect in your marriage, you create a bond that can weather any storm and grow even deeper with time. Deep down, your husband wants to be your hero, not in a dramatic way, but by making your life better. When you share a problem, he hears a call to action. His instinct is to fix it. This is how he shows love. Women often want empathy, but men want to help. Understanding this difference can change everything. Try saying, "I just need you to listen," or "Can you help me with this?" Let him know you need him, even in small ways. In our independent world, it's easy to forget to ask for help, but letting him be your hero boosts his self-esteem and deepens his commitment. When he feels needed, he feels like your protector. A man who feels like a hero will treat you like a queen. Give him that chance. It's a gift to both of you. 2 little words, thank you, hold immense power in marriage. They may seem simple, but their impact can be profound, especially when spoken from the heart. In the everyday hustle, it's easy to overlook the small acts of love and service that keep your relationship strong. Men crave appreciation for the things they do, big and small. Whether it's mowing the lawn, fixing a leaky faucet, or simply being present, these efforts are often their way of showing love and care. Much of their work goes unnoticed, but a sincere thank you can make him feel valued. It's not just about the task, it's about recognizing his intention and effort. Appreciation is the sunshine that helps his love grow. Just as plants need light to thrive, men need acknowledgement to feel connected and inspired. Think about the daily grind. He works hard, fixes things, and shows up for the family. These everyday actions are his way of saying, "I care about you." When was the last time you said thank you for all you do? Even a small gesture of gratitude can make a big difference in his day. Those words fill his emotional tank and motivate him. They give him the energy to keep giving, loving, and supporting you. Many men feel invisible when their efforts aren't acknowledged. Over time, this can lead to distance and discouragement in the relationship. Your appreciation is the antidote. It bridges the gap and brings you closer together, reminding him that he matters. Make it a habit to notice and thank him every day. Let your gratitude be specific. Mention what you appreciate and why it matters to you. A note, a text, or a kind word can change the atmosphere at home. These small acts of appreciation create a ripple effect of positivity. When a man feels appreciated, he becomes more loving and generous. He's inspired to give even more of himself to the relationship. Appreciation is a boomerang. The more you give, the more you receive. It strengthens your bond and brings more joy into your marriage. Try it and watch your marriage transform. A grateful heart can turn ordinary moments into extraordinary memories. Communication in marriage isn't just about talking. Men often express love through actions, not words. His "I love you" might be fixing something or running an errand. Sometimes, after a long day, he needs quiet to decompress, not conversation. This silence isn't rejection, it's how he processes. Pushing him to talk before he's ready can make him shut down. Respect his need for space and choose your timing. Try, "I'd love to hear about your day when you're ready." Men often open up more during activities, walking, driving, or working together. The goal isn't to make him communicate like you, but to create a shared language. Learn to see love in his actions and help him understand your need for words. It's a dance. Sometimes you lead, sometimes he does. Adapting to each other's styles builds a powerful bond. Love is spoken and shown in many ways. Learn to recognize both. Your husband married you for partnership, not to be your lifelong project. Men wish to be accepted as they are, flaws and all. Constant criticism or fixing erodes confidence and breeds resentment. Imagine if he tried to change you all the time. Love would feel conditional. Acceptance is the greatest gift you can give. This doesn't mean ignoring issues, but addressing them as partners. Instead of blaming, invite him to solve problems together. When a man feels truly accepted, he feels safe and inspired to grow on his own. Let go of the need to fix him, focus on loving him. You'll find a happier partner and a stronger marriage. Sometimes your husband needs space, and it's not about you. Solitude is how many men recharge and process stress. When he asks for time alone, it's not rejection. Women often seek connection when feeling distant, but men may need distance to reconnect. If you pursue when he needs space, it can push him further away. Trust that his need for space is about him, not your relationship. Think of it like a rubber band. Let him stretch, and he'll return refreshed. Use that time for yourself. Read, call a friend, enjoy your own hobbies. When both partners recharge, you bring more energy to the relationship. Trust is the foundation. His love is constant, even when he's in the other room. A man who feels free to be himself will always come back to the woman who gives him that freedom. Space can strengthen your bond. Physical touch is a powerful language in marriage, especially for men. It's not just about intimacy. It's the everyday hugs, hand-holding, and small gestures. These acts of affection reassure him that he's loved and desired. When touch becomes rare, men can feel lonely and disconnected. Life gets busy, but intentional touch keeps your bond strong. A simple hug, a kiss, or holding hands can say more than words. Make a habit of daily physical affection. A real 6-second hug, a touch on the arm. These small gestures rebuild intimacy and connection. Touch is a silent language that says, "I see you, I want you, I'm here." Keep this language alive in your marriage. It's a simple way to nurture love. Every man wants to be on a team with his wife, building something meaningful and lasting. He wants a partner, not a competitor. True partnership means facing the world together, making decisions as a team, and supporting each other through ups and downs. This unity is the heart of a strong marriage. Present a united front, especially to your children. Talk about your dreams and goals. What legacy do you want to build together? When you're united in vision, daily struggles seem smaller. You're not just getting through life, you're building a legacy. Loving your husband with wisdom and understanding makes you his greatest champion. Choose to be his safest harbor and most trusted partner. That's how you build a beautiful life and a legacy of love. And that, my friends, is the greatest aha moment of all.